Hello, my name is Julie Martinez with the Community and Volunteer Engagement Team at Northern Virginia Family Service. Thank you for joining us. In this module, we will talk about boundaries. Following the pre-recorded modules, we will have a live orientation session to review the information presented in the videos and address any questions you might have. Just a heads up that at the end of this session, there will be a short Quizlet. So let's get started. In this module, we will talk about boundaries. We will discuss why boundaries are important, social media and boundaries, and donations and boundaries. Professional boundaries are set by the individual, either staff person or volunteer. It is the professional obligation of staff and volunteers to set and maintain boundaries to always keep the client's needs at the center of a professional relationship. So, boundaries define the relationship, keeping it focused on the needs of the client. Maintaining professional boundaries is important because boundaries protect the volunteer and client, and they avoid perceived favoritism or unintentionally making a client feel uncomfortable. In a professional relationship, it is critical to keep the focus on helping clients and letting them do the majority of sharing and talking. Your role is to ask open-ended questions and be an active listener. This shows that you care about the client, and it's the best way to build trust. Don't share personal anecdotes with one client if it is something you would not want to have shared with others. Before sharing, ask yourself, how will sharing this help the client? Could sharing this hurt or harm them? Maintaining professional boundaries also means avoiding discussions of religion and/or politics while volunteering. We serve a diverse population who hold diverse religious and political views. Discussing religion or politics could make clients feel uncomfortable or excluded. At NVFS, we foster an environment of inclusion and acceptance, so avoiding these topics is critical to successful service delivery and a key boundary to maintain. Additionally, as an organization receiving funds from federal agencies and in accordance with nonprofit 501c3 status, NVFS must operate in a politically and religiously nonpartisan manner. What if a client connects with me on social media? Please don't share your personal contact information with clients or connect with them online via social media or email. If a client asks you for this information, please tell them that, while you do care about them, NVFS doesn't allow volunteers to share personal contact information or be in contact with a client outside of their volunteer role. Can I bring gifts to clients to celebrate special accomplishments? Can I invite a client to my home for a meal? Volunteers should never give a gift directly to a client, and clients should never come to one's home, nor should you share your address with them for any reason. While we understand these gestures are because volunteers have generous hearts, this is a critical professional boundary in the human services field that must be maintained. And you can see that giving a gift to a specific client or having a specific client over for a meal could be interpreted as favoritism by other clients. What if I notice a client needs new shoes? If you find yourself in a situation like this, always notify program staff to make sure they are aware of the situation. Staff have agency and community resources to assist the client in these situations. While volunteers are welcome to make donations, the donation should always be given to the agency and never to a specific person or family. In this module, we talked about why boundaries are important, social media and boundaries, and donations and boundaries. Thank you for watching. Please take a moment to complete the Quizlet. The Quizlet will be a recap of what you have learned in the video and should only take a few minutes to complete. Please click on the link in the video description below to access the Quizlet.